Oh God. Welcome to springtime, everybody. What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the 5 reasons that I picked an FX4 over a Ford Raptor. Alright guys, so the first reason has got to be cost. Now, if you guys seen some of my older videos, you know I've had this truck for about 2 years now. And when I bought it, I was looking at the first generation Raptors. Now at the time, the new second generation Raptors had just come out. So the first generations were still pretty expensive because the second gen at the time, they were kind of controversial. A lot of people, myself included, weren't happy that they went to an EcoBoost instead of keeping the V8. So those first generation Raptors have done a really good job of holding their value. And at the time when I was shopping for a truck, you know, they were at least, for a similar configuration, 4-door, all that, they were at least probably about 10 grand more expensive than this truck. The second reason I bought this truck is for this engine. Now, as you can see, this truck is equipped with the 5-liter Coyote motor. Like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of the new EcoBoost motors, so I wasn't happy that the second generation Raptor only came with that engine. The 6.2 in the first generation Raptors, it was a nice motor, but having a 2014 Mustang GT prior to this truck, I was already familiar with the 5.0. I know I like the engine, I know its power capabilities, so that's really the engine I wanted to go with. My third reason for picking the FX4 is the looks. Now, while I'm not going to try and make the argument that my truck looks better than a Raptor, I do like the fact that it comes with the painted bumpers, comes with the darker headlights. There's no chrome on this truck. Got the darker taillights and the painted bumper in the rear as well. Overall, I think it's a really good looking package. Plus, this one came with the upgraded interior, leather heated and cooled seats, navigation, sunroof. I think the overall package was just a pretty good value. Now, my number 4 reason is the ability to modify the truck. I have upgraded the suspension. See, I put different wheels and tires. And while I haven't done a whole lot in the realm of other major modifications, that's something I personally enjoy doing, kind of putting my own flavor on a vehicle, speccing it out to what I want to use it for and to my taste. Whereas with something like a Raptor, yes, you're getting a very capable vehicle, arguably much more capable than this truck is right now, but you don't get to pick those parts. The tires, the wheels, and all that are picked at a corporate level. Everything has to meet a lot of more strict testing, and then at the end of the day, your truck looks like everyone else's. Now, I'm not trying to say the Raptor doesn't come with good parts on it. It's just, for me, if I know I'm gonna want to change a lot of things to begin with, things that I paid that premium to get those options, specifically wheels and tires and maybe suspension, why would I pay all that extra money for items that I'm probably gonna want to change eventually anyways? And last but not least, the number 5 reason is going to be capabilities. Now, while the suspension that I have may not be as nice as what's on a Raptor, honestly, I mean, I think it's pretty good. It's the Icon 2.5 coilovers. Obviously, my truck doesn't have the longer suspension travel that the Raptor has. As far as quality of the components, I think they're pretty evenly matched. And while these tires are smaller than the ones I used to have and what comes on a Raptor, the more aggressive tread is obviously going to give me better traction off-road, especially in the mud, and that's really what I wanted. Now, as far as off-road goodies goes, this truck does come with a locking rear diff. It's electronic locking. It doesn't have a front locker like the Raptor does, but for 90% of the people in the four-wheeling they do, just having one in the rear, that's going to be the main one that really helps you get out of a sticky situation. I really wish companies like Jeep would offer more models with a rear locker versus having to pay all the money to get a Rubicon just to get front and rear lockers. As you can see here, we got a gas tank skid plate. It is just plastic, but it seems sturdy enough. I've also got this little skid plate kind of protecting the transfer case, as well as this basic little thinner metal skid plate under the engine. Now, I'm not going to try and argue that my FX4 has the same capabilities as a Ford Raptor. What I will say though is it's probably got, 80 or 90% of the same capability. When you're really thinking about usable off-road performance, going on just little dirt trails, maybe the occasional mud hole, a truck like this, especially if you mod it a little bit, it's going to serve you pretty well. Now guys, remember, the Ford Raptor is built as a desert pre-runner style truck. Obviously you can drive them on the street, but they are 6 inches wider. That's why you see those wider fenders that they have. The width of the truck is going to be an extra 3 inches on each side. And I will say this truck is hard enough to park as it is. So guys, those are my top 5 reasons why I picked an FX4 over the Ford Raptor. Do you think I made the right decision? Do you think I should have gotten a Raptor? Did I make a mistake? As always guys, hit me up in the comments. Let me know your thoughts on the video. We'll see you in the next one. Y'all take care.